Welcome to round one. This is my game, getting ready to start drafting. Quickly to tell you how this works, what we have is a draft tournament, and the way it works is I pick a faction, my second opponent picks a faction, my third opponent picks a faction and a mat, then Rimba boss picks a mat, then I pick a mat. And then we each play each faction one time. So I'm hoping for balanced drafted combos because there's 4 available points and I want to win them all. Probably won't happen, but I want to go for 4. You get a point for each game win. There are 3 of them. And whoever wins the set, so the whole group of games, gets a point. So if you win 2 or more games, you automatically get the set point. If there's a 1-1-1 split, then the tiebreaker is whoever got the most coins in the game they lost. So without further ado, let's get into the drafting because they are waiting on me. All right, I'm going to pick Polania. I like Polania, and I feel like it has a pretty large range of how good it is, which allows me to pick a mat at the end of the drafting that hopefully creates some good balance between the combinations. And if one combination is grossly out of proportion, I can pick a really strong Polania to match the other strong combo that would presumably be on the board. Oh my gosh. Rimba boss picks Togawa. Hopefully he goes innovative. And we've got Saxony. I really don't love that. It's engineering. Okay. Patriotic, Togawa. So I got to think about this for a minute. So Saxony Engineering goes first. Togawa Patriotic, therefore, goes last, unless I pick Polania Industrial, which would be just too far outpaced over these two. Togawa Patriotic is going to have a lot of power, so presumably I'd like a low power Polania. So I can pick on them as Saxony. Of course, they may run to the water. The Saxony Engineering may be tough. I'd kind of like to pick... We get 1 reset per set. So before our second turn, we can say reset and start the game over. And we can only do that once in 3 games. So I'd like to pick a combination with Polania that doesn't absolutely depend on an encounter. So something like Mechanical, where the Power Star would be theoretically possible. Or Patriotic, where you could get the upgrade star, but that's already taken. Maybe Polania Agricultural or Polania Mechanical. Neither one of them are super fast, giving a little bit more speed to Togawa. Agricultural might not be a high power combination, but could be. But I want one that's vulnerable to Saxony Engineering. And I want to go with agricultural because that might not have power. All right. Those are the combinations. This is not what I was hoping for. I did not want Togawa in this game. That creates a game that is arguably hard to win with. Even with these combinations on the board. So let's get into the games. Here we go. Give it your cry trying and stockpile for the winner. Great, but I don't think it's reset territory. I'd really like to save my reset for Saxony. And I'd like to see if Saxony resets. Saxony goes before Polania. Another good reason to have picked them. Let's see. Let's watch what Saxony does. Usually a trade for 2 oil at the very beginning. And it is. Can I get the 20 coins with this board? Please reset Saxony. Please reset. Crap. I gotta play this. I gotta save my reset for Saxony. I could still win this even with Togawa could still reset. There's a good chance Togawa doesn't have a good encounter. And I could still win this with say the upgrade star or the power star, depending on how things go. It's one of the reasons I chose this combo. I didn't have a great objective, and I'm gonna stick with it. This is the meta opening for Polania Agricultural. It hits factory in turn 8 without help. If Saxony Mechanical rushes the factory, they can beat me there. I think, yeah, it's turn 7 with Saxony Engineering, and they went first. I said mechanical, it's not mechanical. Interesting, a produce and a move out of Togawa. Probably see a trade for 2 metal. I'd like to see speed here. And not underpass. I may deploy underpass first myself later. Okay, he's going for the double upgrade. I don't think the double upgrade beats me to the factory. Even with encounter help. I haven't mapped it out, but I think it's slower. Let's watch what Roomba does with Togawa Patriotic, though. I think there's a good chance he's planned out a strat for it. Oh, I see what he's going to do. He's going to move this worker down here and move the character here. Oh, now Saxony upgraded the upgrade first. I guess it just didn't populate on my screen. See what I get? Come on now. This is not what I wanted to see. This is a big ouch moment. Big ouch moment indeed. Do I want a structure? I don't think I do. I mean, I could take the monument, but I'd pay 2 popularity for it. That's not worth it. I could take... I could take the power and take an armory. And that might help me get the power star if it comes to it. Or I could take the popularity and go for a stall game. This is not an easy choice. 2 popularity for essentially 4 power is what it would come down to after I trade a bunch of mechs. Next to Lake, so it's worth 2 points. Just think, I could have gotten this encounter. Turn 8 factory it is. Maybe 9, depending on what happens. Togawa just moved in 4. They don't move in 5. They move in 6. They don't move in 7. Okay, I'll beat them to the factory. Saxony's going with some sort of build strat. Definitely beat them to the factory. This can still be salvaged by a good enlist factory card. Hey, he's going to pay $4 to deploy Mac. I like that. It's good. Yeah, just like I thought. Here's the worker on food. I didn't anticipate the split, though. Interesting. The nice thing about the armory is it's also a bottom row action. So if I were to get a build factory card, and that's my best option, I'm that much closer to that. So like the one popularity for a mech or a building would be a good factory card if I can't get an enlist one. Marriage speed, really matter. First enlist is Togawa. Do next though. Trade for oil. Does he move with no bottom row action? He basically had his choice of combinations, assuming he wasn't going to pick Polania. So let's see, if I were to bolster for 4 enlists, 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 14 off the enlist bonus, total, that's 19 power. And I'm hoping to only produce once, where I pay power to get the 8 workers, and run my economy off encounters in the factory card. I can trade outright for my mechs. He is going to move without an upgrade. Probably winning right now with all that territory. Yeah, but it's close. Oh, I gotta remember I'm going to trade for 3 more mechs too, so that's 3 power. That gets me to 8. Enlist bonus is 10. So bolstering for a couple enlists would, 3 enlists maybe would do it, depending on if I get any more power from other sources. All right. Good work. I don't like the faction split here. I think I'm going to produce. I'm going to get to the factory anyway. I may actually be able to get out on the board and run a little bit of an economy. Saxony has 1 power, 1 mech. They're moving super slowly. What I might do is I might move 4 workers here and 4 workers here. Or 4 workers here and 4 workers here. That's even better. And the character to the factory. Produce on both spots. Set myself up for a bolster into an enlist while dropping a building. And that keeps my options open. So if I get a build factory card or an enlist factory card, I've kind of set myself up to do it somewhat. Saxony's going to build buildings. Togawa take the popularity enlist? They didn't. They might be regretting that. Togawa already has 2 enlists and a mech. And more coins than me. But I have speed. Saxony going for some sort of tier 2 build strat. This spot is also adjacent to 2 other lakes I haven't built next to. So that takes me from 1 lake to 3 lakes, which is worth 2 coins. Plus, if I do 2 bottom row actions like this, even if I don't get the stars, it might get me get rich. There's star number 1 in the game. It is just the worker star, but there it is. Togawa with no upgraded move until now. Oh, does Saxony take the encounter now? Notice they haven't upgraded their deploy at all. They're going to be slow with these mechs. I'm playing a 2-player game with Togawa for a little while, which is in my favor. Togawa with only 2 power. No easy combats though. Saxony with 4 power. Going to have power in this game. Building. Okay, Saxony finally going for his encounter. See, that wouldn't have been bad for me either. Not the best. Would have been disappointed with that one as well, but something. I could go to oil and work on the upgrade star, which is under move. I already have 2 upgrades and I just need 4 more, but I already have 1 building and I just need 3 more. A little bit harder to build. That's true. I'm torn now. I don't really care that much what he takes here, honestly. Do I go to oil or do I go to building? Do I go to both? I could end up next to 1, 2, 3, 4 lakes. It would be 6 points on the building bonus. I get 8 oil, which is enough for the rest of them, and 2 more buildings. I forgo the power star, go for the upgrade instead. 2 produces and 4 moves, that's 6 turns. Plus the move out to it, 7 turns, it's round 16. Oh, I'm gonna go with food. The encounters give me oil. I'll go for the upgrade star, but I want to keep the hope of enlists alive because that also synergizes with the power star. And these 2 actions have more coins, which gives me a better chance to get rich or cry trying. I'm pretty sure he's taken over a minute to think about this. Not going to call him out, give him a warning, but definitely took out there. Strader just posted a sloth in our settings in our channel. All right, let's see what the factory card is. The right factory card, I can still win this game. This is a much slower economy strat I'm launching here. This is gold. This is absolute gold. You might ask why I don't go for Get Rich or Cry Trying with this. This one is just too good to pass up. That's the answer. Togawa produces again. This is in list number 3. Getting ready to move. Get upgrade number 3. I'm about to get in list number 1 and encounter number 2. Togawa goes for popularity in lists. They're only at 2. Saxony going to build probably 3 more buildings though. Maybe drops 1 on this turn. 4 power Togawa at 1 power, but I don't want to flip a trap just yet. May have to before this is all over. Could bump these workers. If I do that, I won't have any popularity. Reduce with the next turn. Just have to believe I can out economy him at this point. I'm actually going to take this first, keep the power star alive. And I'm going to take popularity. I can pay for a bottom row action if I get one. Let's go here. In the event that I get oil and I want to move the next turn, do a regular move. Okay, let's take an enlist. And we're going to enlist next turn. Take power. Take popularity for 4 food. Set me up for enlist number 3. Also take me to 10 power. 11, 12 power, trading for the mechs. I don't think I can let Togawa trap the factory. So I'm going to move to an encounter. I hate to take an empty move action. I do. But Togawa can't take the factory from me right now. There's no way. And Togawa trapping that factory is a huge boon to him in this game. So Togawa's going here. Character. So I'll take the factory, leaving 1 worker behind on this space. I think I'm going to abandon the build star here. It's going to take too much time. Oh yeah, I am going to get probably 3 more power off Togawa and 3 more power off Saxony. So the power star looks like it really might happen. If I get 6 power off the 2 of them and 2 for trading max and 3 for an enlist, that's the power star right there. Alright, do I move? Block the factory? I've got 1 turn to wait and do it. Or do I bolster into an enlist? What's Togawa doing next? Togawa is producing and enlisting. I already have the enlist. I could get it another. I don't think it makes that big a difference, except my move will come off cooldown sooner if I do it this way. Just get a little bit of spread here. Take the metal. Right now I'm slightly up. Get rich or cry trying is not happening, but the power star might be. There's a card for my collection. I'm not sure Saxony is going to ever make it out of the base at this point. Probably trade and deploy at some point. But not until his mechs cost 2. He's going for that upgrade star. We'll probably see another. You know, I should have bolstered into an enlist and taken the popularity enlist, because he's going to build. I did miss out on that. Togawa gets to tier 2, I'm in a little bit of trouble. Oh, but he does have a mine. Shouldn't have been on a tunnel. I don't guess it matters that much. Still think he's going to produce next turn based on what he's doing. Togawa hasn't started making the mechs yet, neither has Saxony really. Get the last enlist next turn and take this encounter or that encounter or that encounter. Three stars for Tog. He's up by 11. Not going well. I've already got a lot of spread too. Maybe time to make another Mac. Dog's gonna struggle to get combats. Already got the enlist star. Just needs one. Eventually. A lot of coins have not even started making mechs. Should put me at 14 power. I shouldn't have traded for metal there. Should have taken on popularity. That was a mistake. Forgot I had the metal. It's okay, I guess. I'm probably not going to get to tier 2. If I miss it by 1, I'm gonna be bummed. Let's go with Saxony's got plenty of power there. He can't produce next turn. Go with camaraderie, I guess. Down by 12. Not a ton to overcome though. Time to get that last enlist. I really hope Saxony doesn't attack me here. I need this power star. He doesn't know I need the power star, but it's not hard to tell by looking at me that I want it. I'm gonna have to start bumping Togawa's crap pretty soon. That's okay. I don't mind. You gonna attack? He's used 15 minutes in round 14. Not really adhering to the time. I have good cards. Can still get the power star spending this. I think he'll lowball me. We'll see. I really hope he doesn't go for broke here. Plays into Togawa's hands. Get a low power Saxony on the board. Heart thumping, guys. I can afford to lose this. The game gets harder. I do. Oh! So close. Hmm. What did Togawa do? Oh, Togawa goes after me. Duh. Toka? No. Gain 2 popularity. I want that. I'm not going to produce, so I don't want the... Do I want the oil? No, I don't. Down by 11. Stars are going to start to come a little bit faster. Togawa has 6 power now. I'm wishing I hadn't spent that 1 power. I thought Togawa would move. Saxony can't move, right? No. Question is, does Togawa attack me when they move? Togawa can play 11. I'm going to have to be forced to defend. I'm going to have to play 12. Togawa attacks the factory, which would involve a 4 card, a 7 card, and 5 power, which would put me back down at 10 power. This is not ideal. Shouldn't have gone to that tunnel. Made a real mistake trading for 2 metal instead of getting a popularity, or trading for 2 oil even. Did I get my 15th power off that produce? Did. There's the power star. Down by 8. And I get combats. Dog can move here, but they can't take the factory. I have to believe Togawa can play 12. I think I can end next turn for the win. I go here. Worst case scenario is I pull the coin trap, the power trap. Power trap shouldn't be an issue. It gets me down to 13. I can play 7 cards in the first fight. Plus 5 power, which leaves me with 8 power. No, I'd play 2 3s, and which would be 6 plus 6 power. Put me down to 7. The other one I'd play 7. I don't have a 5. Much is wrapped up in tier 2 for me. 10, 12, 13 points. Togawa at popularity wise 5. Hate taking an empty action just for an encounter. This is tier 2 right here. And I can pull a 5 off of this. $2, and I do. I do pull a 5. This puts me in the lead ever so slightly. And keeps my triple move alive. How am I going to get combats though? Yeah, we'll put it right there, I think. I would. Got a lot of points wrapped up in territories, which is not ideal. Need more mechs on the board to attack. That's probably not the popularity trap, right? Another mech out of Togawa, only down by 1. This is a close game. Where do I get combat? Saxony was in more than one place. I could try to suicide into them to end. Oh, good news. It's beautiful. Somebody loses this fight, and then there's no trap to worry about. Unless Saxony has an objective. Oh my gosh. Tog, you have to win this. Saxony hasn't turned in an objective yet. Maybe Saxony had the cards and lost them. Dogs at 5 upgrades, but now they can't get another combat. They have to get it off of me. And I end. Oh man. No Toka, Sutan, Ronin, and Shinobi. Tog didn't spend any power. They can move. They take the factory. I'm in some serious trouble. Okay, let's think this through. I would lose 12, 13 points. I'd drop out of tier 2. I'd pick up a star. It's probably the popularity trap. So if I lose 12, 13 points, it takes me down to 37. But I'd take a territory away from Togawa, who would go to 50. Lose the ability to produce with this metal. I'd pick up 2, which would be 39 as star, which would put me at 42. But then Togawa could suicide onto me and retake. I just needed more combats. I gotta move, right? Where do I move? Do I attack here? I gotta get more points and then suicide onto Tog. And okay, after this move, Tog produces and then moves to the we don't have a solo mech. I'm terrified right now. I'm up by 4, but it's so fragile. Tug gets a star, he goes to 55. He gets coins, he goes to more than that. I mean, look at him, 25 and 21 coins. And I had to use my triple move there. Oh no. I forgot about Suton. Pug's already turned in an objective. Forgot Suton. He wants the power star next turn. Seven. Shouldn't have used my 5. Togawa cannot move. And they end right here. Oh guys, I threw the game when I threw that 5. I screwed up the game. I forgot about Suton and I threw a 5. If I take away a territory, they drop to 60. I get a star that puts me at 58. I get a territory that puts me at 61. They can still end. I have to move. I have to win. I have to win here. 1. No choice. Don't be pop. What does he assume? Don't be a 5. Just don't be a 5. Come on. Oh, it wasn't a 5. Togawa trades. They can spread. Get an upgrade next turn. Saxony's going to attack me and I'm going to lose this territory. Only 3 points though. What are you going to do, Sax? Have an objective? Attack Togawa. 4 power with well, Ronin doesn't apply because worker there. Saxony doesn't have disarm. I'm not sure why he went for Togawa instead of me. Bumps one of my workers. With my triple move though, Togawa's going to lose a territory. He bumps another territory from Togawa. I think I just won the game. Unless Saxony can end it. I think he can. He has 3 tunnels. Oh my gosh. Togawa, you have to win this combat, but you can't. This is game. If he turns in an objective, it's game over. He's got to have one, right? He has one. Nah! I had that next turn. Good game, Woodpecker. Well played. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Come on. Come on. Foundations. Yes. Pressure's on here. Trade for oil. Produce. Trade bolster. Move to encounter. Produce. Trade bolster. Heal my encounter in turn 7. Is that right? And I move to it in turn 6. But he produces. Probably even a little slow. My encounter. Trade for 2 food. Do some lists next turn. Grab that coin and list before anyone makes any max. If Polania is going to reset, he's going to reset now. No resets. Of course, take the enlist, take the... Goes back to Saxony. Reduces again. Right? This is interesting. I don't I don't know this strat. I'm not familiar with it. But I imagine he's going to upgrade the move and the deploy. No, he's going to up. It's interesting. I have a 5 and a 2. That's nice. Okay, so I trade for the 2 oil, and that sets me up for my next 2 upgrades because I'm going to move, reduce on oil. Comes the first Mac. His speed. He didn't upgrade his deploy. He's not going to beat me to my encounter. Structure, resource. I think it speeds up his path to the factory. Might change it. Speeds it up. Also didn't move his second worker to village. I don't feel like there's a lot of reason. Maybe last game will pay me back, and instead of the gosh awful encounter I got last game, I'll get a really dynamite one with Togawa. Hey, 2 popularity for a monument. I don't really agree with that. Not going to use a trap. Move, deploy. Good encounter for Polania doesn't have. I don't know how good that encounter. Oh, good encounter for Polania doesn't help. Yeah. Alright, he stays on oil. He's going to be doing more upgrades. He's not rushing out mechs just yet, except for that. Still win race to my objective, or my encounter. Okay, he can't take the mech. He's just got 2 popularity. Probably takes what, number 2? Throws down a little bit of coin. What did he do? Did he trade for pop? No, he just didn't use the top row action. Saxony's going to produce and get another upgrade. Kind of wishing now that I'd taken this power list. Right? I mean, I guess I would have missed out on 2 of the upgrades because Polania would have done 1. Oh, Polania hasn't upgraded their deploy. They're stuck on their peninsula for a while. I just assumed they were going with a meta opening, but they're not. Yay, I make it to my encounter and I actually make it a mech out before Saxony has underpass out. All right. What do I have here? This is perfect right here. 1 upgrade and 2 resources. This. Take 2 food. And drop. What trap am I most? Gonna be the. I'm gonna be cute. It's gonna be the popularity trap. Suddenly I'm feeling way safer. Now Saxon can't even get to me, or I'm gonna have a mech out. Neither can Polania. Saxony going for the upgrade star, we think? They have more in store, I think. Polania is going to be doing enlists. I have to take popularity because I spent that popularity. I think. No, I don't. Because I can go to 5 workers next produce and just take 2 with me to the farm because I got that upgraded. So I can take cards. One more time, is that right? Yes. Okay, good. Saxon can't get him back this turn. Okay, so I'm going to put my mech right here, because that leaves my options open. I can put a second mech here before I move. Lonnie is going to the factory slowly. Or I can just go ahead and move. Means I need to do Ronin. I just need to remember not to go to 6 workers or I'm screwed. Do not go to 6 workers. Question is when am I going to get foundations with this strategy? It's actually going to be kind of hard. I guess I can put 2 mechs here. That would do it. He's coming for me. Just 5 workers. Another produce, maybe? Out of Saxony? Buy me a little time. Nope. Going with the Mac. Here comes Underpass. What did I put here? Hilarity Trap. Not looking so great. I can move the character. Drop the combat card trap. Maybe the power trap. Of course, there's an upgraded move for Saxony, obviously. Oh no, he left his workers on the village. I think he'd go after Polania with 2 units, right? Instead of me with all 3. Pick up a factory card, maybe. Popularity. I can actually move these 2 workers without the mech because I have 3 moves. Coming for me, Saxony. You won't have any power to produce if you do. Go to 7 and then make another mech. Nope. Going for Polania. That was the right call. Good cheap combat. Saxony. See what Polania left in that factory. Winning right now. Pile of 16 coins is nice. Polania just moved, so they can't do that. They can't get mechs out. Polania is in some serious trouble. Five, 6, 7, 8. Right? I may have to consolidate. Wait, how did he get there? Oh, it's a factory card move. Thought I was going crazy. He should take that Mac. Oh, that was huge for Polania. Unbelievably huge. I have to put a mech, but then I have to put 2 more right here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. To get foundations. Let's take Shinobi. Saxony decides to get cute and attack me 1v1 over here. Probably kind of good. There's another power for me. Power star is possible, y'all. I think Saxony's gonna pass me 2 more power. Produce 2 more times. It's 9. That's 2 mechs. I Ronin once and that's it. What's the bonus I'm going to take? I have to take popularity here. I can't produce. Wait, there'll be 4 workers here, 5. I only have to put 1 more mech right here. It's turn 12, so 12. 12. Another mech here. Let's see, 13 is the turn 13 is the 3rd mech. Turn 14 is the 4th enlist. Turn 15 is the last mech. Disarm. Power trap keeps him from getting the worker star. If he springs it, he'd have to spend a turn bolstering. Plus, he'd pass me power. Definitely going Sutan next. And go to the water over here. Alright, Polania's recovered somewhat. Game is still going kind of slow for them, but they've got 2 enlists, they've got 2 mechs. They're not going to give Saxony easy combats. I appreciate that. Are we still winning? Yeah, we're still winning. So this turn, get another mech. See, we should watch what they're doing here. They can get the $4 mech if they want. They have 12 coins. Take the 2 oil. Popularity, which will give an upgrade, and they'll take the 4. That's actually kind of good for us. I mean, they get the mech, but they take a nice hit in coin there. But they just hit tier 2. That's that could be a problem. There's another power for us. Sutan. 25 coins. This is up by Polania by 5. And we're about to get 2 stars. Kind of hoping Saxony attacks me, to be honest, because that means in the next 2 turns I can get the enlist star, the objective star, the mech star, and the power star. And the worker star. Be enough to end the game in 2 turns. Honestly, I could win the combat. Interesting. Saxony can't do number 3, so they either get $2 in popularity or a little bit of power. We're on a tunnel. They have disarm. Don't really want to attack them there, even though it would kind of balance it out because I have this is enlist number 1 for Saxony. The card at 2 doesn't help me much. There's another enlist. All. Enlist star, worker star, and anyone close to ending? No, not really. Go ahead and turn. That should have given us a little bit of a lead there. 17 coins. Right. I mean, look at our pile of coins next to Polania and Saxony. Another power. Anyone attacks us, we get the power star. And end in 2 turns. Turn 16. Polania gets 2 more popularity. What happens if they go to tier 3? Right now it's just 6 more coins. Not too worried about that. Do they have Riverwalk? That character's stuck in there. And Sax move? Yes, Sax can move. They don't move off these tunnels and may be able to end it in a really cool way. Attack, get Ronin before we're disarmed. Feeling good about this game, guys. We food in a popularity. I'm at 11. They do have an upgraded trade. So they pass on that enlist because they want tier 3. Basically, we're going to split these. Want the 4 Sacs to have to attack here and give us the power star. They do attack. Unless Polania moves here, or here with this character, we can attack it the next turn. Goes with Riverwalk. Game's over. Game's over. Doesn't matter if Polania goes to tier 3. I'm going to move, either attack Polania here or attack Saxony. See, let's look at the results real quick. We haven't updated it yet in the Discord. Saxony needed to move off these tunnels, but he didn't see it. They're not thinking, he wasn't thinking that I could end. There's a regular move. Metal. Does he move the character? He does. Ah, submerge. Obviously, he can move out. And that's game. Lost my Polania game, but won my Togawa game. Go figure. I only had to play 9, but doesn't matter. No tiebreakers in play. And they both have fairly low scores. So that's good news. All right. Won the Tog game. Won the Tog game convincingly. 22 coins, 16 turns. Let's do this. I'm Saxony. Human shield. Stockpile. Let's see what the combat cards are. I may use my reset here. Combat cards are decent. what Togawa does. One worker on oil. Human shield, but no stockpile. Let's do this. No longer use a reset. Now, do they use a reset thinking that I have good objectives? I think Polania is Rimba. He already used his reset last time. So now it's just if Woodpecker wants to reset it. Not going to. I'm committed to the Dur's worker walk strategy. Polania misclick. Tog dropped a trap. Let's see here. One worker and 2 oil, produce 2 workers. I think I'm going to need this popularity. Probably the power too, so I better not produce a worker. No, I can do a worker. I just take the power enlist. I'd rather have the coin enlist though. Coin and popularity. When's my next enlist? I think I could have taken the worker. 2 worker, 1 oil, 2 oil. Move 1 worker to the village character work. No, I don't need the power. Strat gets by. Turn 4 is produce 1 worker and 2 oil. Upgrade. Could have gone with the upgrading list. Polania gets their first upgrade. They put it on build, interestingly enough. We really need Togawa not to win this game. and upgrade, move, and upgrade. All right, the next turn I'm going to trade 2 grain, produce, upgrade, produce, and enlist. And then I'm going to move some workers. All right, round 5. Trade 2 grain. We go to 6 workers next. Oh, Polania gets what is an amazing encounter for everybody else but Polania. Don't get me wrong, it's still good for Polania. But there are ones that have this third option that have better first and second options. But this is an amazing encounter. Third option is an amazing encounter. Woodpecker's saying the same thing. Oh, he gets another upgrade despite not trading for the oil. So he gets 2 upgrades that turn. So he can hit the factory, what, round 9? Trade for a mech in turn 6. Produce and do a building in turn 7. Trade for a mech in turn 8. Hit the factory in turn 9. Turn 6. Need to upgrade, produce, and enlist, and go to 6 work. Togawa gets enough oil for an upgrade. That's nice. The 2 woods, not very good on Patriotic. It's under trade. Pay the 2 popularity to gain a worker and 3 oil. They're going to take the wood. I'm a little surprised at that, to be honest. Maybe they're thinking they're going to build a mill. They upgraded. Got their mechs down to costing 2 metal. No enlist jet though. No power. And I'm out of power, so I have to enlist and take power in turn 7. I need to upgrade the upgrade. I need to enlist the upgrade and take 2 power. Oh. Thankfully, Polania is not moving faster because I am vulnerable for a little while with this strategy. Does he go mine or does he go mill? Goes mine. So that's turn 6. And trade in turn 7. Go to this encounter, village counter in turn 8. Do something else. That'd be turn 10 factory. How's it going so far? I have the most coins. Ahead at 16. Round 7. Round 8. Gonna go to 7 workers. And I'm going to upgrade. And let's do the bolster in case I need that later. Really hope Polania doesn't get a straight up mech off this next encounter. 3 popularity. And picking up Submerge could make my life difficult. I assume they're going to move to this counter. Six. At least they didn't bring 2 units here. Thing early spread. Structure, popularity. Go to tier 2 right now, but no mech. Feeling good about that. All right. Trade for 2 food. Deploy underpass on the mountain. There's the mill. Do I have any power though? Yeah, they got 3 power out of the. Underpass, I get. $14 coins to Togawa Patriotic's 5. Money produced wood. Use it up. So normally with this strategy you'd move workers to this farm tunnel, but that's not an option because I only have 2 power. And Polania is sitting on 5. Deciding what building to build. Got 7 popularity. They're out in the lead now. We're just going to move here. So that at least we get 4 metal out of this. And then we can go speed mech. If Polania is still on that grain tunnel, we can attack them. 3 units. Togawa's doing a strategy very much like what I did. I just had a better encounter. Better. The pile of coins is still the biggest. That's a good benchmark for how this is going. There's another power, that's nice. And you're trying to make building. Can't pass up the enlist. We're about to start enlisting in Polania. Food on the ground. Can get 1 more produce out of this. We'll make the mechs free. Trade for 2 grain. We'll upgrade the trade and the deploy. That way when we make another mech, we'll have extra metal and we can use the trade for popularity, which will let us produce additional times. Polania is still in the lead in round 10. Only 1 mech, 5 workers, 2 buildings, no enlist. Game is going slow enough for Togawa to win, but also slow enough for us to win with this strat. There's enlist number 1 out of Polania. Go to 8 power. Another card for us. Unfortunately, 4 of our cards are 2s. What are gonna do? Their move is not on cooldown yet. They're gonna produce. Gonna wait on that worker. They don't have to spend popularity. They just have to produce on that worker twice. Have to produce. Get their worker star. There's a card. Got another 4. The cards does Polania have? Just 3. Okay. Even with Polania in tier 2, now more territories. Almost over the tunnels. Tied for the lead. Get ahead with the tiebreak. No, that lasted. Oh, build local infrastructure. Nice. Nice, nice. Bit of a dead turn, though. So what are my stars right now? Enlist. Possibly upgrade. Human shield. Worker. Maybe a combat or two. I can steal the food. Polania is gonna run away. We go get human shield. Oh, mechs, buildings. It's time to bump workers. Polania's. Not let him get building number 4 easily. Another card. I don't want my character getting sent home. He'll come. Now I'm on oil, which will help with the upgrades. Let's go we're at. Still down. Still down versus Polania. All right, there's the build star. And an encounter. An upgrade into food if he wants it. Lonnie is just a ways away from being able to end this game. I mean, he's got the build star. Got an objective. Workers are not well positioned. He's gonna have to produce twice. Get the worker star. He's a ways away with all the stars. I've got some time. Now I trade for popularity and get mech number 3. What is it? Mech star? Combat right now? I can win. I mean, surely I can win 2 combats with this many cards. Yeah, we're gonna go to 8 popular. Ronin. They have Ronin. Yeah, we're giving up on the factory for all intents and purposes. Let's just cycle 2 here. And they spend. Good. Good. And I got a 2. 2 for my 2. I gotta run to the restroom. The score real quick. 12. Oh, right. No upgrade star for me. Well, Combat. Still have the mech starting. Need one more. Money is still. I think Togawa is considering calling a bluff here. Be great. Nope. Resources, power, resources. I don't have any of those things. Don't need this for sure. It's got an upgrade on it. I'm up by 6. Can I reach for that last comp? Coin trap and card trap go here. He can only play 9. I can play. I can't reach him with 3 though. Only place. First to go. Way behind. Polania is at tier 3 possible. Easy. A lot of power. Probably power stuff. Togawa try to bluff me here. Use 2 good cards. I have a lot of mechs on home base. If I lose both these cards, the chance I get one that's a 3. Decent. Togawa brought 2 units, so no running. And it is a 3. And Polania suicide into me. And play 9. Togawa could theoretically play. Okay, I could re-attack Togawa. Move next. Instead of going to 5 stars, I'm going to do force him to use a card or two. And you keep those 3. I win the combat. Togawa can't move this turn. Polania can use the factory card, but they don't have to merge. I think I just won the game. I think I just won the game, and with it the set. See what happens, but Polania never got a second mech. Oh, sigh of relief, God. Like 3 points. I mean, Polania could attack me, I guess. Take the factory. Probably the move. I'm up by 12. What they gotta do. Oh, the game's not over. Game's not over. Take the factory. Will be a 6. Got. Thought I had it. Time to start bumping some Polania workers. $10 points, right? We take away 2 of the territories this turn. Polania can start suiciding. There's not a lot of Polania that I can bump. A lot of it's wrapped up in coins. Tier 2. They could be looking at tier 3 soon. I don't know how I knocked Polania's score down enough. We're just going to keep getting stars. I have to take the factory. Means I have to bolt next turn instead of move. Got the tiebreaker right now based on units, I assume. Yeah, we're missing 2 mechs, but they have 3 buildings. They have to know I could end any time with an objective, even though I don't have one. Bolster and enlist. Gets them to 3 enlists and gets them the power star, even more points. I'm gonna do a regular move. By 6. That's a good move. And I have to lose. Now I can only hit the factory with 1 unit. And they get another star. 15, I gotta swing now. About to be 16. Bolster. Got a 4 too. 9. That 4 is huge. Points. Can I even do it though? It would mean it's not going to be 3 points, guys. It's going to be 2. By knocking that mech and sealing off the factory, he put the win out of my reach. He only has 1 combat. He can just get a combat off me. With the sheet. 22 points. Can't stop him now. I can take away 2 territories and bump all his workers, but that's going to be a net even. I'm going to be the set winner, but I'm not going to get 3 points. I'm just going to pull 2. Yep, this is set. All right. Good game. Game, Paul. That score shot up at exactly the right time for them. I was in position to just trade for a mech and end it for that battle with Togawa, but Polania stalled me about 2 turns, and those stars, does he think he already has 2 combats? I mean, he wins no matter what. Would lose 9, and I would gain 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 18. He's up by 22. All he has to do is just win the combat. I mean, even if he loses the combat, right? I get 6 for the factory, 3 for the star. That's 9. He loses 9. I didn't do this to win. I did this to go ahead and end it, and I didn't get a bunch of stuff bumped. Get my score knocked down. All right, good game, Paul. I don't know what taking the extension was about. I was wrong. You just got to produce for the worker stuff. I'm an idiot. Oh well, probably couldn't have come back anyway. But I thought they didn't have 2 combats. All right, let's enter in the results. It's 81 for Rimba Boss. It is 55 for me. And Woodpecker gets 43. All right. Well, guys, I didn't get 3 points. I didn't get 4 points, but I did get 2 points. I won the set. It was an all right night. Feel pretty good about it. On to the next round.